y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 12, Episode 2, Receipt Offender. This episode was okay. It was okay. I mean, it was all right. They introduced the new housewife, Diana, and I'm going to get a little bit back her story in a few minutes, but other than that, it was all right. And everything. It seemed like, I don't know what's going on. It seemed like, I don't know, maybe all Sudden get the first chair in the reunion. Because I don't know, even though it's like low-key the villain this season, and I guess Sudden don't care. She don't care about those ladies. Like how y'all left her hanging dry. She's like, whatever. I'll go be me. It's gonna be me, and that's it. I'm not apologizing. If I do need to apologize, apologize. If I need to apologize, other than that, I'm doing what I have to do. And oh well. And I like how Sudden stands true to what her standing 10 toes down. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So 2 days after the break-in, you know, Dorit and PK is talking. And it's like, Dorit said her father teach her how to be calm in situations and everything. And, you know, got to be able to handle it and push through. So they both decided they will still go to Harry's celebration. Because they say, you know what, we can't be sitting here while our pity. Because at the end of the day, we got to move on. We got to move forward. They got security and everything. They try to move forward. PK said they got investigations and they're gonna have a full force of the police department behind him and everything. So they good. They want to move forward. They want good in their lives and not think about it too much. Okay. And Harry turned 70 years old, and he looking nice. I look a good looking nice man. I said, all right. So Cal and Lisa was talking. They had a little lunch. And Lisa was congratulating Cal in her movie, I think the Hollywood movie that she was in. And it became, I guess, #1 movie in the country at that time. And I was like, okay. And then she went up talking about, Lisa was bringing up about Sudden when she said, I want you to have a lie. Sudden basically said that Lisa and Harry was in the table with her and everything. And she didn't get a thank you. So she said it publicly. And, you know, Sudden, on the other hand, was talking to Crystal. She said, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And I probably would apologize to Lisa Rinna because it's like, it's not my intent to go that deep and make it a big deal out of it. But it just blew up. You know how people blew, it's like, oh my God. So people was like, oh, it became bigger than what it needs to be. Right. So I was like, oh my gosh, really? So we basically going to find out what's going on later on and what's going to happen. Because it's going to bring a board up. It's going to be brought up no matter what, whether we like it or not. So, and it's happening, got brought up at Harry's celebrations when she ain't really trying to ruffle no feathers. She ain't trying to bring no drama. She want to celebrate Harry. And if it comes up, it comes up. But she ain't going to try to be the first person to bring it up. Right? So Sudden, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're going back and forth. And Rena was saying that Harry texted her about something like, what's going on? I had no problem with you. I don't know why you would say this and everything. And Sudden never said anything back. So I said, okay. So Fake Victim was talking, and I think she was talking to Rena. Fake Victim was talking to Rena, and she was saying how she didn't like how Sudden was in his magazine, or, you know, Crystal and Garcelle was in his magazine, and Sudden was reiterating events that's happened. So she was bothered by that. I said, okay, girl, Fake Victim. Okay, whatever. So Lisa and Harry was at the event. Like, this video ain't gonna try to be long because it wasn't even that much to say. So Lisa and Harry set up the tables and set up the seating arrangements. Who gonna sit where? Right, and on the way to the party, Dorit and PK were, and Kyle Mauricio was driving, and Kyle was mentioning to Dorit about her interaction with Sudden and towards Dorit's situation. Now, Dorit did say that Sudden did text her, but, you know, we friends, but she's not the type of friend that will just rush over there to see what she's doing. And at the end of the day, we all have lives outside the friendship. So not everyone going to drop whatever they need to get. Not everyone going to drop what they doing or stop their lives or push pause their lives just to come to a friend in need. Yes, you would like that, but at least show a text. At least show how you're doing, how you feeling, everything like that. Which Doris confirmed that she did text her. She just saying go over there and everything. So I don't like the idea that, oh, because Sutter didn't come over there and nothing like that, she wasn't a good friend and she was not being sensitive to the situation or she's not being sympathetic. Everybody processes things differently. Not everyone gonna be crying. Not everyone gonna be dropping everything to go over there. Not everybody gonna rush to the friend in need. People have things to do. Maybe when they have time, they will go and everything as well. We all have different lives. And at that time, maybe something happened at the time that something's going on with me. Now, granted, it may be more severe than what I'm going through, but we all going through no matter what. So no matter if you happen something that was serious and something was going on in my life, we all have events. So I don't think that you should shame Sutton if she wasn't dropping everything to come over there when she needs to go over there. Because I'm sure not every lady went over to your house either. But at least reach out. Like if I hear something going on with my friend, I would say, oh, you okay? What's going on? How you feeling? Are you all right? I heard this happen. You want to talk about it? If they want to talk about it or not, I'm here for you when you need me. And if I'm around and available, I will come and see you. Or if I'm around and available, I will text you. Or I will talk to you. I will call you on the phone. Try and check up on you every now and then. And see what's going on. Know your friends, okay? So I like how she was trying to portray that Sutton was not caring. Now, Sutton was going through her own thing. Yes, she was kind of self-centered that scene, but it was funny. I was laughing because I was like, yo, Sutton. Sutton said, well, I didn't have no gun in my hand, but I was going through some own fires. It's like, guess what the week was going through was something serious, and it's scary. But we cannot knock Sutton her thing when she was going through as well. Like I said, just because there's no hierarchy of seriousness. If Sutton was going through something in her life that maybe probably minimal to what Dorit went through, doesn't matter. It's still something that she was going through. So don't discredit her struggles or her problems that she had because it's not the same level of intensity as what Dorit was going through. Now, yes, Sutton was like, oh, yeah, I didn't have a gun to my hand and everything. Yeah, maybe that was a little insensitive to say. But at the end of the day, she was together. That's what it is. She stand down. She stand with it. Even though this episode, she didn't think she remembered saying that. She said, that was so cool. I don't think I remember saying that. I don't know. Maybe Sutton was on one or whatever. But her old energy this season so far is like, whatever. I'm going to say what I got to say. It is what it is. Whether you like it or not. So Kyle told Dorit that things and everything and how I just kind of weird because she came to my house and she didn't really care. She was talking about her own questions. We'll talk about this. I said, yeah, she had her own issues going on. Okay. Yes, maybe that comment was insensitive, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Period. It is what it is. And everything. So I think PK was saying, oh, I wish you didn't tell me that. So I guess they might have felt type of way about Sutton of what she said. They didn't approach it in this episode, but apparently based on the previews of next episode, they're gonna bring that up. And I was saying, okay. And it seemed like Sutton she ain't gonna back down. I hope she don't back down because that's what it is. She said what she said. And maybe she might apologize for that comment. At the end of the day, she still is not gonna apologize for what she was going through. Yes, I was going through something. So sorry I can't jot what I need to do to go see you. Whatever. So Sutton said she's not gonna try to bring it up at the party, and she's gonna try to not cause issues. It's having celebration, and that's what it is. So they all sat down, and they all was having a good time. And this is what we introduced to the new housewives with Diana. Now, push pause. I did mention that they did the tags this episode, because they didn't do the taglines on the first episode. So this episode, they did the taglines just because the new housewife was introduced. Because last episode, the new housewife was not introduced, so they couldn't do the taglines. So they did the taglines today. And the taglines were a bit long. And to be honest, I didn't really care for a lot of the taglines. It wasn't memorable. So I was like, okay. Some of it was too long. Some of it was so rushed. It was like so many housewives. It's like, it was too much. So we met Diana. We know Diana is wealthy because everybody was talking about how she's so wealthy. She just travel a lot. She got a good amount of money. And this is that. She just go up and go. and she have a lot of money. So people know her. She does a lot of charity events. She private yacht, private jet, anything she has, she could get, and she has money. Like she came in a party with chain of rings. She had chain with mad rings on it, mad rings on fingers. Kyle was asking about the rings and everything. And she said, "Oh hell, okay, hell." Like I said, "You just giving out rings like that?" It was like wow, and they were showing the prices of this one like that. Because I know Bobby used to do that, show prices of items people was wearing or what they buying, and they had stopped for a while, but they're bringing that back. So I said, okay, showing us the items of how wealthy she is. Like a lot of rings was like 43,000, 60,000 per piece and everything. And I was like, a lot. I said, well, I like Diana just giving out rings and stuff like that. We did find out that she have her fiance. Her fiance is 33 years old, and she's 15 years older than him. So she's around 48, 49. And I said, oh, okay. And her ex-husband, I guess her ex-husband was a millionaire, whatever. Like he had money and everything. I think she was a stockbroker or something like that. And they divorced, but she had 2 children with him. And that's that. She has 5 or 6 houses and everything, and she rotates to different houses, whatever she's at. I don't know. She said all of them was in California, but no, she said different areas. So she's different. She would list some of the countries that she have houses in. Havar and this and this and that. And I said, okay, girl, you better do it. I was like, dang. And she said she grew up poor. So it's like, it's a different turnout. I don't think she want to be an adult being poor. So I guess she turned it around for her. And to the point that she's well known and she's a wealthy chick. That's what it is. Like, you will be a great company under Diana. Now, what she gives us, not much. She did. No, she wasn't give much this episode. She gave her a little background, but she at the dinner table, she was saying some things that it was tacky. Y'all bringing this up, now you gotta let it go and stuff like that. But she have a strong accent, and it makes her mysteriousness of her character. So I was like, I'm trying to see Diana a little bit more in this season and see what she gives. Cause baby, she is exuding wealth. And I said, okay, girl, go ahead, Diana. Cause the way how she was just giving rings to Kyle, and Kyle was wearing it and everything, she had like it was no big deal. I said, okay, give me a ring or something like that. Shoot. So they all sat down. So the guys got up and went to their own separate table. You know, the guys got their own scene. They was all sitting there having chill time conversations, talking, and just talk about different things. They were talking about medieval times, about how one hand's a sword hand, one hand's a wipe your behind with, and they would talk about different things. So they was chill and cool, calm and collected. The girls, they would talk about it, and this was the topic of the thing brought up, and how she didn't mean to say it like that and everything, and she apologized. Sudden apologized to Renna. And Renna said, I accept the apology, but she said, you cancel on the table. And she said, now they were going back and forth and saying, she didn't cancel. She paid for the table. She said, no, you didn't. I was told that you canceled. And then since you got to cancel, I had to ask to do the interview. And they said, the interview for them. They was going to give me a table, all the yada, yada, yada. Now, Garcelle said, you got to prove, right? You got the receipt. Just show the receipt. Because it seemed like Sudden was kind of like timid a little bit about it. Like, she didn't want to show it. She said, Renna, I'm not doing that. So she basically say she didn't cancel, then that type of person she is and everything. And this is what Diana would say, this is tacky, this is crazy. Y'all should arguing about this, like, stop it. Leave it alone. Whether y'all going back and forth about the table and who bought what of that's irrelevant. Just let it go and move on. It's tacky. So Garcelle said, let me see it. So basically, it shows that Sudden paid for the table. She paid for the tables and she paid for their tickets. So she paid for both tickets. And so when it was like, nah, I was told to me, it's like, what's going on? So they were going back and forth with semantics about what was told. And basically, guy was summing up and said, it probably was some miscommunications going on somewhere. Obviously, I guess it's got the proof that she did pay for the table. It may could be cancellation, but it said, but we found out Diana was part on the board, so she probably couldn't know. But she said, oh, maybe she could cancel everything. But they said, no, she was there. She said, oh, she was there. Yeah, so she was technically there. So she didn't cancel. She was sitting at the table and everything. All you could have said is thank you. And I was like, at the end of the day, it's like, what's up? It's like, it's kind of remind me when you let some people money, and then when you try to ask money back, or at least a thank you or something like that, they give you a whole attitude trying to get your money back and everything on and stuff like that. Give you a money around and give you the attitude. It kind of remind me of that. So Garcelle was getting upset. It was saying, "Come on, this is so petty, going back and forth." Because yeah, after she apologized, you still were trying to go on, Renna. Like you trying to run up, and she said she already apologized. Can we move forward? And they said, "You know, you're leaving." Because Garcelle about to leave, and Sunday said, "Okay, I'm leaving too." So she said, "Nah." So they got around the table. And Sunday went to Renna, and she said, "I adore you. I adore you." And Garcelle said, "You adore her." She said, I do. And I said, yeah, it was kind of being phony. And she said, oh, I adore you, and I adore you, and I love you, and I love you, and I adore you, and I don't have no issues. And I'm glad you apologized. And I said, can you hug it out and sit down already? It's like getting too long with this. It was like, really? Can you have to sit down? And so Kyle said that was the phoniest reconciliation ever. And I said the same thing. I said, okay, y'all dating me for phony. I guess whatever. Y'all want to have a dramatic moment, have a dramatic moment. So meanwhile, when Southern went back and sit down, fake victim would say, oh, where's my apology? She said, you're not getting one. Because this was she was still talking to Renna. And she said, oh, why not? Because I don't like you. I said, all right, Southern. Let it be. She said, I don't like it. I don't like you. She said, we are mutual. Okay, let's shake on it. She said, nah, I don't want to do that. I said, okay, cool. They said, you shut up. You shut up. I said, fake victim want to have a moment. She want to have a moment. She want to keep this thing alive. And you could tell she was on something like she was, I don't know what's going on with fake victim because she wasn't trying to have a moment. And since it wasn't on her, so she want to have something so people can spotlight her. And it kind of was failing miserably. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, even somebody in the table would say, what's going on with a fake victim? Like, what's up? If y'all don't know who fake victim is, that's Erica. And I don't really say her name like that, so I just say fake victim. And so that's that. So that little petty stuff was going on. That stopped that. And that flash forward to Diana, and I explained a lot of Diana's thing. And she was in the house, all that stuff going around, and that's where she explained her background story. Now from there, Kyle and Sutton talk, right? And they sat down, and Kyle was mentioning something that was bothering her. And what bothered her was basically like, you was at my house and Dorit was going through something and you act like you was very insensitive. Like you didn't really care about what's going on. And Sutton said, well, I was going through something. And Sutton said it like this. She said, well, yes, I was going through something. And yes, I had some issues. And that's it. Now before that, they discussed that. I guess Sutton was going to have an event coming up, and she was mentioning that somebody was coming, and it was he was passed through. He was passed through, so he may be there Friday, whatever it is. So she want to have like a Parisian kind of theme, and Cal liked it because she said you good with that. So last time she did something similar, and it was good. They had enjoyed themselves, so I guess she want to do something again. That's what Cal was talking to her about the week, and she said, "Yeah, yep, I had some things to do. I was going to do something in my business. It is what it is." That's how I like Sunday. I'm glad Sunday to stand toe down. Like, listen, if I don't care, I don't really care. It is what it is. And then she said, well, you said something about her. She said, oh my God, that's so mean. That's rude. Now, Sunday was acting like she didn't remember what she said. Like, she said, oh my God, she knew she stand toe down about her having something to do, and she was going through things, but she didn't remember saying that, had a gun to the head and everything. And she said, I don't do well with robberies, and I do well with guns and everything, because my father got shot, unlocked himself, and I got burglarized when I'm 14 years old. So there's a lot of things going on. So Kyle said, you doubling down, that's kind of worrying me, like that. And she said, Kyle, I would not so that, but I don't know. It seems like something was like, I don't remember saying that, but then if I did, it is what it is, and all stuff. So Kyle said, it seems like you don't care. And then somebody said, and I think she said that, and correct me if I'm wrong if she said this or not. She said, well, I'm not buying it. And I said, oh, see, she didn't buy it. That she don't believe it. So that's why she didn't really care for much about it, because she don't really believe the story. Now, if she did say that, come at me wrong, because I think I heard her say she not buying it, or she didn't buy it. So or she's not buying it. Basically, she don't really believe it fully of what happened to Dorit. Now, I don't think she's saying that it didn't happen. She just don't buy it completely. Like a lot of us said that, yeah, maybe we do believe it happened, but we don't believe the sequence of events and how that come up. And something don't add up right. And a lot of us saying that. So that's what probably what Sutton was going through. She said, yes, it's troubling that she was going through that. And yes, it's sad that she's going through that. But at the end of the day, okay. I was going through some things, sad was happening. I text her, this with this, I'm not buying it. What do you want me to say? Now, son, I wish you could remember, like you said that thing. Now, I don't know if she try to fake that she don't remember, or she just don't realize she said that. Because sometimes Sutter said she just say things and everything, and she don't probably remember what she said or whatever. It just come out. So I'm going to give Sutter the benefit of the doubt that maybe she probably did forget what she said because there was a lot going on that morning, on that afternoon when she was at Cow House. But at the end of the day, she still stand 10 toes down about, yes, I was going through something. I'm sorry. And I'm not apologizing for that. Yes. Maybe it's sensitive, but what you want me to say? But yes, we're gonna see next week that they're gonna have a conversation about that. It seemed like Crystal go in about it too. So I was like, oh, I like Crystal gonna have her little side and say something like that as well. So that was Will Housewives of Beverly Hills. So if I missed anything, please put that in the comment section. Tell how y'all feel about this episode. Like I said, the episode wasn't even that much, and it wasn't that. It was too much to even say. Most of the episode was the dinner scene, and that was going back and forth with City. So it is what it is. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also, follow my socials on Instagram, Twitter, Thomas_grown. My Discord is Mizzle14, number 3488. The link of my Discord is down in the description box. I do watch-alongs. I do conversations and everything. So follow me on Discord. We can have a bit of community. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, Mizzle14, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do weekly lives. I do videos and everything. I do commentary. I do recaps. I do rants. So get to it, y'all. And without further ado, if I miss anything, please put that in the comment section. Until a further, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.